Welcome to the Athos Podcast, where we talk and you listen.
Athos fucking podcast!
Why it didn't pop up, but we're here.
Hello, my name's Bruce.
And?
Fish are friends, not food. But regardless, but yeah, no, like I said, it's a nice to collect them. Like they're all right. Too many variants to try to make money on some of it. Like you could open whatever pack and there's like a green prism card in every pack.
Right.
Fucking worthless.
Really?
Oh yeah. It was cool like opening up and like seeing like cards like Jerry Rice, Dan Marino, Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Shit like that. And then it's like there's like Tyreek Hill, like three Patrick Mahomes cards. But they all have like a variant that's after the fact where you start getting like into Shattered Ice and just this wild shit where the cards are dope as hell.
That's some weird shit to be like calling football cards, you know? I figured they'd be like the classic throwback like Topps football cards I remember like when I was like 7 or 8.
So here's the problem is that they're not Topps.
Oh.
So, no, yeah, they were Panini Prism.
Oh, so I guess that's just a brand?
Yeah. So you had like Topps, Upper Deck, Panini, and then you have like Contender, Mosaic, Optic, and Prism being like the bigger dick on campus. But then I mean you have boxes where like you're guaranteed an autograph in the box. Adds more value to it. I mean there was a box there that was like 200, I think, and it was like guaranteed 10 autograph cards, but I guarantee you're getting like the fucking Waterboy's autograph. Like, who gives a shit?
Whoa, Waterboy.
Okay, now if his autograph was in there, I'd be psyched. If it said Bobby Boucher, then it's him in like the outfit with the Arctic
Y'all remember
water.
Bobby Boucher came back and won the Bourbon Bowl?
Well, again about guy.
Good God.
But now either way, yeah, man, it's been what? This is what first time we didn't do it last week, right?
Nah,
we
we skipped last week because of I don't remember why.
DJ wasn't there, and it was just gonna be me and you, and we had to push it back because DJ said push it back.
Negative. Don't put blame on this guy. Sam had his bachelor.
Oh yeah,
party,
that's what it was. The bachelor party.
and then we were gonna do it.
Shout out to Sean Cantley. He's getting married this weekend.
Yeah, that was Friday, and then so we pushed it to Saturday, and I think everybody was like, fuck it. I was like, I'm getting food. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, and then I was just like, push it.
I legitimately forgot.
Push it.
Yeah. Then that's why that was posted.
Well, it's okay if we skip a week because it literally says in our about page every other week on Friday. So we're covered.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna do like it says something in small print like glasses in about an hour.
Podcast in about a week or two.
Yeah. We'll do it about every week.
So, in some NFL news, boys, Tim Tebow's back. He signed his year contract as a tight end.
Biggest joke.
Think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Dude, I mean, if I was him, fuck it. Go back for another year and make a cool million or so.
Oh yeah, no. For him on a financial aspect, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. For the Jacksonville, right? Yeah, Jaguars.
Baseball, doesn't, I'm sure doesn't pay all too well.
Don't get me wrong. He is an athlete.
He tried to reverse it. He tried to pull a Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and they were both equally as successful in baseball.
Yeah.
But regardless, because it's not like Michael Jordan was taking swings at the major league level.
Nah, not at all.
Jackson, okay.
Yeah, there's a big difference between that.
That's why I went to golf afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bo Jackson was literally the only person who was missing part of the season with the Raiders to go play baseball.
Deion.
Yeah, but Deion wasn't missing part of the season though. I don't think.
He didn't miss part of the season, but he left a football game like literally at the end of the game and flew to his baseball game.
Yeah, Bo
On a
Jackson's
private jet.
cutting his season short
Bo Jackson's a dog.
to go
Dedic-
play baseball. It's not-
Dedicated, son.
yeah, I mean,
It was
What-
still one of the greatest, or one of, to some people, the greatest running back ever.
yeah, I'm just saying. Imagine if that dude played a full season. Because I don't think any of his
Nobody's had
statistics are like based on like a full season. Especially, I think they're like 10 games or 12 games. It's like a college season. That's what he's playing. Going bye weeks and slamming home runs. But no, I think it's an absolute fucking joke. Like, I mean, I don't know if anybody really takes Jacksonville seriously at this point. Get the no one pick of the draft, and then all of a sudden you decide to pick up ex-Heisman quarterback who couldn't hack it completely in the NFL, was going to be like a better commentator than
And then
anything
decided
else.
to go baseball and was as good as baseball, or not even
Like-
really. He was better at football than he was at baseball.
So,
All I'm saying is,
Oh, so
all I'm
I gotta.
saying is,
Oh,
his future would have been a lot different if John Elway did not own the Broncos and he stayed with the Broncos.
on a side note,
Yeah.
real quick.
His shit would have been a lot different because I think he would have been pretty good if he stayed there for the next couple of years.
So I read on Facebook, someone said that the Redskins' schedule this season is fairly easy, that we rank in the lower end of the hard schedule list.
Fuck my dick.
Danny, do you want to bring up that schedule real quick and let's run over that
So-
because I don't think it's that easy. I mean, the NFC East, yeah, it's an okay division, so I mean, it could go either way for any team in the NFC East right now.
there was already people that were already calling that you guys are finishing second in the division. Like
Second?
Vegas.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think we're gonna
yeah,
take first.
no, they think with like you guys, your defense didn't get all that much better based on like off-season acquisitions and draft.
But I mean,
but-
that was the first year we played together too.
Well, right. I mean, so what they're judging it on is that if Dallas has a healthy Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott pulls it together, they technically will be better, I guess, in a scenario offensively.
Yeah, I can
Without
see
a
them
doubt.
offensively being
But-
better, but we'll have to see
But
what
that's the whole thing is how it's based on how many games do they think that you guys will win versus Dallas, and then depending on how Saquon Barkley is. But yeah, they pretty much posted. I think you guys at possibly 10 wins, but Dallas is at 11.5.
All right, so we play Los Angeles, Buffalo, Atlanta, the Saints, Kansas City, Green Bay, Denver, Tampa, Carolina, Seattle, Vegas.
Okay, so
All I'm gonna go ahead and say is LA is gonna be a hard game. Buffalo's gonna be a
Buffalo.
hard game.
but
Atlanta, Saints, Kansas City.
Green Bay, if Aaron Rodgers is still there. That is.
so a lot of these
Tampa
are big.
Bay.
A lot of
Oh,
these are.
I
big
can't wait
what
to
if.
play Tampa again, though.
So yeah, but that's the thing is this is a whole lot of what ifs though, because now you guys have a quarterback that should play majority of the season and not with the 4 QB corral that you guys had last year. Who the problem though? The problem
At least it
with
wasn't
it
as
is,
bad as Mark Sanchez.
Heineke.
but the good thing is like you have someone who's willing to take the risk and throw the ball downfield versus like an Alex Smith.
Finally.
Yeah, well,
While
yeah, but-
looking at the slide, the ear hole of his helmet.
yeah, instead of the Alex Smith who's
I
going to
just
try
hope-
to keep possession.
I just
you've
hope
got
these
the old
motherfuckers are
Irish
there
rifle
where he throws the
slinging
ball.
quad coverage in the end zone. But no, I mean the New Orleans one, nobody knows
No, because
because
that's
you got
that's so
someone
much
who's
up in the
blind-
air.
You got someone who's legally fucking blind throwing the goddamn ball.
yeah, there's so much going on
Um,
in there right now.
Kansas City, without a doubt,
It's gonna be a
is
tough
going to be a
one.
tough game, but
Green Bay.
hard to tell. Again, I mean, they still have a lot. Like they have a lot of the weapons, but it all depends on if Aaron Rodgers is playing. against
Our
them yet.
hardest game is gonna be against Tampa.
Ooh, I don't know because you guys played well against them, and your defense is well. The other thing,
But
too,
also
is that-
Tampa was playing shitty.
I don't know. No.
Tampa's
was-
defense was.
Their defense was. That was the thing. Their offense is going to be clicking on cylinders. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be if their defense decides to play like dick, or if they decide to just shut the shit out of y'all.
Because we had him in the first
out.
half, and then Tom
don't
Brady
know.
came back in the second half and was just throwing fucking heat.
Our defense got a lot better. Majority of our picks were like it was like one offensive line, a couple of receivers, and then just straight defense.
But yeah, I mean, so if you look at this versus last year, yes, Buffalo, tough team. Atlanta, it depends.
We lost against him last year, didn't we?
Atlanta? I don't think we played them.
And then, I mean, the pretty much the ones that are going to be like okay, hey, we're probably going to lose is going to be straight up Kansas City, Green Bay, and
No, we played Cardinals last
Let's
year.
look at the scores to the L's of last year. We didn't play Atlanta.
We
did not.
smacked Philly opener.
With old Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, but I mean, so look at this. Like you guys beat Pittsburgh, who at one point was 11-0.
Yeah.
were
We got
winning
smacked
1,
by
2, 3,
Dallas.
4, 5.
No, we
We
won
lost.
against Dallas. We smacked the shit out of Dallas. Fuck.
We lost.
But the
5 games
Dallas,
in a row.
you guys
Yeah,
have to
but
play Dallas
look-
both times with a trash team and a insufficient QB scenario.
But the thing about those losses, Danny, we only got smacked by the Cardinals and Los Angeles. We kept up with the rest of the teams, except for maybe Baltimore.
By Arizona, we got smacked by Baltimore. We got smacked by LA.
Yeah, we could have. We should have won the New York game.
But we got smacked by the majority of those teams. They scored. They put up over 30 points on us. And
Yeah,
majority
I mean-
of our points come at the end of the game when it doesn't fucking matter because they let them fucking score.
And we also should have won that second New York game too, and we choked fourth quarter.
yeah,
yeah, but that just comes down to in division
won it.
games because
We
I highly doubt your shit is going to come down to another like which
said
divisional
right.
team is not the worst. I don't see
Oh,
it
no,
being
not
that
the
close.
worst,
This
but they
year.
said it's going to be close, but it'll be like we'll actually have wins.
I said we
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
we
I
got a
definitely-
pretty tough season.
I definitely don't see it like
It's not
last
the
season.
toughest.
How long do you think it takes before Dwayne Haskins starts in Pittsburgh?
2 years.
Not even.
Ah.
Not even. I think like the whole thing is. I think Roethlisberger is literally signing. Like I think he's one more and he's done.
Word.
Like for good. Yeah, I think he's retiring at the end of this year.
Old Will Ferrell can't play no more.
Well, if you think about it, like
No.
that dude has played hurt for most of his career. It seems like.
Yeah,
But I
because
mean-
they're just like, fuck it, he's big.
Yeah. Just imagine if that dude was like. He was never much of a runner.
No,
You know,
I mean,
realistic. I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, that's all projecting based on what people are looking at from last year. You're thinking that Kansas City is going to stay at the same at the same level. You don't really know until a couple weeks in where the pieces you picked up.
I don't
and how
know.
they fit
Kansas
in.
City, fucking Patrick Mahomes kind of choked
When,
last year.
dude, Tampa's defense is that good. Like that's just all it is. I mean.
you've got Taylor Heineke running 20-yard tutties on you, then there's a problem.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're expecting somebody to throw 20-yard tutties, not fucking run them in.
Well, you know what? Do what you got to do.
They went from playing zone to man, and that's where you get fucked. They had nobody. Nobody was hunting down the QB. No one was spy. No one. There was no spy. There was no spy.
Had no QB spy on that one, dog.
No QB spy on that one. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly it's hard to tell. You guys could literally go into it with like, blowing whoever out week 1 and then getting slammed the rest of it.
In the first game
It's
against
just-
Los Angeles. That's like a tough.
The Chargers is going to be interesting too because like the way that Justin Herbert played last season, fantastic. Like obviously no rookie quarterbacks had a better year, but I mean that is accurate fact.
Washington defense last
The
year.
rest of their team is like band-aided, man.
Who, the Chargers?
Yeah, they haven't had a fucking solid offensive line. They have the same problem you guys do with your O-line.
And then
I mean,
we got.
That's
okay,
a
so
shitty
let's
problem
just
to
add-
have.
I'll give the Redskins or the Washington football team the benefit of the doubt and go with a win against them. I'll go with a win against New York on Thursday. Go with
Like,
a
I mean-
loss to Buffalo, win against Atlanta, win against New Orleans, lose to Kansas City, beat Green Bay, beat Denver. Dog, I don't know. I don't know if we'll beat Tampa.
I hope we crush Tampa.
I mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and say we beat Tampa. So that's 7.
I mean,
wins.
I'm gonna
Because
say
that
you
was a
guys do
tough
have
loss, and it was
schedule, but
pretty
it could
close
be-
against Tampa.
It could be worse because literally they say right now the worst division to be in is the NFC West?
So right now, why
Is that
the worst division to be in?
yeah, like the toughest division. Like they're
Oh,
all I
because
think
you've got like Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray. You've got
all the
uh,
QBs.
the defense of the Arizona Cardinals, who've got fucking Chandler Jones, and I think who else did they fucking pick up this year?
that's the whole point though, is like that
Their defense
Carolina
is
like
big and fat,
like
and
Carolina's
they're
getting better. If they have Christian McCaffrey like healthy,
Yeah.
they're gonna be a solid team.
Well, that's
then you have-
NFC South.
Or is it NFC
Yeah.
South?
That's NFC. Carolina, Tampa Bay, New Orleans is NFC South, and then there's one more.
The Rams?
No, that's NFC West. It's the Rams, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and one other team in the NFC West. I can't remember the fourth team.
You're looking at the fucking at the schedule right now.
Here. There you go. Look at the stream.
You heard that, DJ?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the NFC West is San Francisco, Los Angeles, Arizona, and Seattle. NFC South.
Okay, yeah. So it's pretty much yeah, it's the Seattle, San Francisco, Rams, and Cardinals.
Okay, with the Cardinals, you got to deal with Chandler Jones and whoever the fuck they done added. Well, the Rams, you got to deal with fucking Aaron Donald. The 49ers, you got to deal with fucking their linebackers. I can't fucking remember who they are, but they're
You
fucking.
got Bosa.
Oh yeah, Bosa, and then the Seattle Seahawks.
You know,
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like the
they've got
NFC.
they've got some hitters.
NFC West is going to be shitty. NFC South, NFC is just going to be just tough in
Dude,
general.
I think if Aaron
Ha-
Rodgers
oh.
leaves NFC North, it's gonna be like Vikings. I think the Vikings might take it over.
Like, I mean, you've got
AFC versus the NFC. Who wins?
Wait, who did Detroit draft? Did they draft a quarterback?
No.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, Jared Goff. That's right. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so even like even that swap benefited both teams essentially, in my opinion.
Yeah, because I mean, you got a quarterback that's been to a Super Bowl already on your team now.
Well, yeah, because I mean, Matthew Stafford was not he's not a bad QB at all, but I mean, he
Fuck
wasn't
no.
going anywhere else with that franchise. Like that just
Fuck
is what
no.
it is.
Because they weren't going anywhere else.
Yeah, they weren't literally like the only shot in hell they had was when they had Calvin Johnson, and that was been literally the only time.
Matt Stafford he's down there somewhere. Send it.
Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, realistically, I mean, you're looking at I don't even know
Honestly,
I don't even know what that playoff picture would look like, man. I mean, you got the AFC, we got like the Jets, Patriots, who knows? Jacksonville probably gonna suck
Well,
again.
I don't know. Buffalo's gonna win the East, I think. I don't know who. I'll go ahead and say the Ravens will win the North again.
You're wild. It's gonna be the Browns.
You think it's gonna be the Browns? What about the fucking Bengals?
Dude, did you see them last year?
I know.
Who knows how Burns is gonna be when he comes back?
Oh, you don't think Baltimore's gonna be up there?
I think
No, no, I think it's honestly going to be either Steelers do one last hoo-ah because they went. They opened the season 11-0, and all they is lost the rest from those.
Okay, we got a quarterback that's old enough to be all our receivers' father.
Yeah, I mean, you got that. I think the AFC South might be the just the one toss, just the one toss up.
Oh, Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Tennessee takes it because
Even though Tennessee probably on paper looks like they're. I mean, dude, we're still relying on Ryan Tannehill. Get the fuck out of here.
where more like Derrick Henry.
Oh yeah, I know. It's literally Henry or bust at this point. But
What? Have y'all
got
heard anything about Deshaun Watson lately?
no. But did you hear
They
about
didn't-
Ohio State?
No.
Oh, dude. it's wild. Ohio State had to ban a Instagram massage therapist who was like preying on players to literally going after players like to reach out to offer services to then sexually interact with players and then demand money.
Wow.
So they
She was
had
on
to
her
ban
grind.
her. Yeah, there was like 7 or 8 players that were like, yeah, this happened. But this is how it was approached to us.
Oh, bro, I would have gotten the whole team to snitch. Yeah, she messaged all of us.
That
Well, then there was,
reminds
like,
me
30
of
then there was like 36 players on the team or in the athletic department that were like, oh yeah, we like this is a thing.
she sounds like the Blue Mountain State pocket pussy.
Yeah,
she
but that's
sounds
the
like
only.
Blue Mountain State Cougar.
Well, yeah, there was one.
No, that one had a baby.
Well, she was still banging every player that came through the doors.
You
Yeah,
had
that's
to,
the
otherwise
only
you were
way
gonna
you had
lose.
to, or they weren't
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
win.
It's a ritual. I know. Trust me. I watched Blue Mountain State multiple times over.
Oh, it's such a
Dude,
good
I
show.
love it.
Such a good show. Calm, calm down there, JC.
Oh man. All right, you know what?
Yeah, refer to me as Jesus Christ.
No, John Cody.
All right, on to the 8th Podcast Parlay.
Oh yeah. But back to the because we kind of skipped over the Tim Tebow thing a little bit quicker.
Oh
than I
yeah,
thought.
yeah. All right, well,
So
rewind that a little
So
bit.
there was two
Trying to
things
hit
that I
out.
wanted to see because there's only one reason why it even makes sense, obviously. And they were talking about it, and somebody said like, do you really think that Jacksonville would sign Tim
Close out your
Tebow
screen though, bro.
to a contract to I guess maintain the culture that Urban Myers is trying to bring to Jacksonville?
So you're telling me Tim Tebow is going to be the little poster boy
the Christian.
when
No.
you've got Trevor Lawrence?
No, so what I'm saying is that Tim Tebow got his Heisman Trophy while playing under Urban Myers in Florida.
Right.
So that was where Urban Myers won a national championship, or won 2, right? Out there? Didn't they win like back-to-back years or some shit, or almost like that? So that was one of the thought processes for people behind it was like that they were only bringing him in based on the fact of that, like the locker room culture, someone that Urban Myers knows in the locker room to like instill like what he's trying to do versus it being 3.
So
But
wait,
the other one,
what type of
Oh, yeah,
lifestyle are they
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
introduce? Are they of the lifestyle?
No, not like a lifestyle, but kind of like what they say, like what Ron Rivera was bringing to the Redskins, like the culture that he was bringing to the team.
No bullshit culture. If you don't get the fuck out.
Like Tim Tebow obviously played a few years under Urban Myers, so
He
it was,
knows how it's going to be, so it's going to be easier to get people to go.
and
with
he
the flow.
technically is like obviously won a Heisman Trophy, had a lot of accolades in college, but he's technically a veteran in the NFL. So you're bringing in somebody that has experience to either like be more of like maybe a mentor-esque scenario for Trevor Lawrence to be like, hey, buddy, don't do what I did. Or
Hey, buddy, pass the ball.
or some shit like that. I mean, I don't know, but that was like what some people were talking about. But then I saw an even better post. That was in regards to Tim Tebow's career as a tight end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they said.
I've got a note for you guys, but I couldn't say it on.
No, you go ahead and say it because does it have to do with where it says that Tim Tebow learned from a killer
No,
or something like that? Okay,
No.
okay.
it wasn't that.
Boom, gone forever.
Yeah,
No,
boom, got Aaron Hernandez because Aaron Hernandez was a tight end at Florida when Tim Tebow was there.
It has to do with the Tim Tebow kneeling situation.
Oh, got you.
And we're over it now.
Yeah.
He's just praying.
Well, I wonder if people are going to get mad at Tim Tebow if he's taking a knee this season.
Yeah, so this is from NFL Memes 4 days ago, and it said the Jacksonville Jaguars are signing Tim Tebow to play tight end. Just keep in mind, he had a killer mentor.
I saw that.
It's him and Aaron Hernandez kneeling back at like whatever at Florida on the sideline.
Oh yeah, Sam. Learn to read the messenger before you send a message.
Fuck off, Donut. You know how many times that happens in that chat?
But that soon, literally, there was
Dude,
one
no, it's
worded
happened
message.
back to back before.
What?
Sent the same message from two different people. Like shared
the
the same
same-
post.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
Don't come at me, bro.
I'll come at you if I want to, dog. Fix your gain on your mic.
It's fine.
Check.
It's fine.
Check.
Leave it alone.
Okay, I'll quit talking.
There you go. All right, so we done with Tim Tebow and his 1-year contract with Jacksonville Jaguars. For how much was it? I want to say I saw something like 3.4.
let me see.
A deal that could be blah, blah, blah.
700,000 as his base salary.
Oh.
But like, I just don't agree with it by any stretch. Like, I'm assuming that he signed a 1-year deal with Jacksonville with a chance to make the team.
Probably.
Is what I've read. So he still has to win a roster spot this summer. So this whole thing could just be he's getting 700,000 just to be on the practice squad.
Right.
Or something, just trying to get a chance to get back into the NFL. He might make it. He might be great at it. Who knows? But they showed highlights of his route running when he played in the NFL, and he looks like trash.
He might be cut and then added. Somebody else might pick him up and cut him again.
Well, I mean, the whole thing just shows how stupid the fucking system and how teams are. You're telling me that some dude who's 30 whatever.
You're telling you couldn't find a better tight end than
You're
Tim
telling me
Tebow.
that there wasn't a fucking tight end that was in the draft that went not like undrafted that you could have just signed for like peanuts?
Washington got one from out of the country and
You guys
signed.
have a basketball player because people think that works.
A water boy works. Why not a basketball player?
Jimmy
Well, I
Graham,
mean,
Antonio Gates,
Yeah, Antonio Gates.
Jimmy Graham,
Yeah, Antonio Gates is better, but all right.
Dylan Winslow.
Kellen Winslow didn't play basketball. Well, he might have played basketball, but he was a standout tight end in general. Same with Kellen Winslow Jr. actually, and he belongs in prison.
And he belongs in prison.
He does, dude. Have you seen his fucking go look up Kellen Winslow Jr., dude? Like he's a menace to society.
Okay, so Athos podcast parlay, boys. We're gonna do a 4-leg. What you got on your FanDuel, bruh?
What?
We doing a 4-leg or a 3-leg this week?
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, Danny, are you reading that? Like, did you look him up?
Oh,
Oh,
I did, yeah. There you go. Which one do you want?
oh yeah, yeah. The one
We'll go with the TMZ one.
But yeah, no, he's sexually assaulted like much older ladies.
The judge in this case did, however, saying Winslow can be described with 2 words, and that is sexual predator.
Oh yeah, because there was 5 different charges, and like the women were like in their 60s or something like that. Like
That's a weird thing to have.
In living situations.
That's a weird fucking fetish to have.
he's
Five
just
different
a
women
he's
initially
just a
hit with
nutcase. I'm
charges.
surprised his lawyer didn't try to say, "Oh, he's got CTE." But this is also the guy who was supposed to be like the next big thing. He was nasty.
He was.
When his first
fucking
season. This
nasty.
dumbass, he gets a motorcycle and fucking breaks his leg. All All right. Looks like we are probably doing. We could do. So I don't know. So we could do like a. We could do a 3-leg, 4-leg, 5, 6, up to 7.
How about we do 2 3 legs?
2 3-legs.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see with the first. We'll see what y'all thinking with the first one. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Well,
As
I'm
far
already
as, like-
ready with my choice.
Oh yeah, because I heard you were dabbling a little bit in the football.
Oh yeah, the football.
Oh yeah, what league? What league we looking at?
Let's see here. Where was it?
Or are you betting big on the FA Cup? With going with the Chelsea over Leicester City.
I mean, that's a pretty good one, but I was looking at the Premier League. No, was it the Premier League? Yes, I was looking at the Premier League. Southampton over Fulham. Better than 2 shit dick teams going at it.
I would say probably
Southampton's at a -105. Fulham's at a
oh,
plus 270.
so the only reason why I will agree with what you're saying, even though that one team's only got 5 wins, and that's Fulham. Southampton has double their win total, but in the last 5 matches, Southampton is win, loss, draw, loss, loss. Fulham is loss, loss, draw, loss, loss. Fulham is already in relegation zone. They're already relegated, to be completely honest, because the distance between 17 and 18 is 10 points with 3 games left.
What league are y'all in?
He's looking at the Premier League, and he's got Southampton versus Fulham. Yeah, like Fulham's already relegated, so they're not playing for anything, to be completely honest. So they're not I don't think they're changing their rotation at this point in time. So you're taking. Oh, okay. Never mind. So you're taking Fulham, or taking Southampton. Okay. Danny?
He's looking at basketball.
Okay.
The only real good bet, like I was gonna bet on the Wizards, but the game's already started, so I'd have to, like, all the fucking odds are like major underdog. Like you got like Chicago playing the Nets, you got the Hornets playing the Knicks.
Well, yeah, because the Knicks are probably gonna win. The
That's
Nets are
and then
probably
you
gonna.
got the Raptors playing the Mavericks. You've got the Kings playing the Grizzlies. You got the Clippers playing the
Oh,
Rockets.
you're
You
talking
can
about
still-
the odds are either heavy or they're like real
Bro,
close.
it's-
Bro, you
Dude,
can
how
still
about the Utah Jazz versus Oak City with that
know.
-1800.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Look at the fucking -1600 for the fucking 76ers versus Magic.
Bro, you can still do a second half game fucking bet on the Wizards game.
Yeah, you could still say the Wizards are gonna win.
The score to the
53-51. Wizards are losing.
I mean, but the Wizards could come back like they did last
No,
time.
they're still the favorite on the money line.
Yeah, because they've been a comeback team lately.
Or he could do the combined score over under of 225 and a half. Or do you think
There's a
they're gonna
lot of games
score?
already in play right now. Well, the Royals play the White Sox tonight.
Baseball, a joke. I'm not betting on baseball anymore.
I'm not betting on UFC fights anymore.
No, you shouldn't bet on boxing or fighting, period.
Bro, I'm saying.
That dude, there was no way that guy should have won.
I'm saying.
Sam, should I put the money on Ferguson?
Bro, I don't know, dude. I've seen that dude get his ass beat too many times. Like, how many losses has he had in a row in the past 2 years?
2. That's it. He beat the last one he had was against Donald Cerrone, and that wasn't that long ago.
But he lost.
He beat Donald Cerrone. He beat the dog shit out of him because Donald Cerrone went to blow his nose in the middle of the round, and it fucking blew his eye up like a fucking balloon.
Oh,
And they had to
Jesus.
stop the fight because they couldn't see.
I don't know, bro. It's on you.
Charles Oliveira's the favorite? What?
Danny, why don't you do the boost on the UFC fight? Beneil Darish and Michael Chandler both to win.
I don't know if we can do that on a leg parlay.
Yeah, I
or
don't
on a
think you can
parlay.
throw the boost in the parlay.
Oh, true.
You can throw the normal bet. I don't think you can throw the odds boost. though.
Got you.
Fuck.
Why don't you bet on some cricket, Danny? You should do
That's-
India versus New Zealand.
It's about as intelligent as when Cody bet on fucking rugby.
Hey, you can bet on the PGA Tour, Danny. It's live in play right now.
Many fucking things. I'm gonna stick to what I know. All right, I'm going with Boston over Minnesota Timberwolves for basketball. They're the underdog with plus 104.
Ooh.
But
Taking-
Boston is fucking good. They're not.
Taking Boston Celtics over the Timberwolves.
Yep.
Okay.
What you going with, old DJ? Old Winterino?
We are going back to Italy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're going back to Italy.
we're going for a top 3 finish.
No, we're not going for for Formula One. We're going for soccer.
Oh, soccer. Okay, okay.
Yeah, we're going with this. We're going
Going to the
we're
Italy
going
League.
straight winner of Juventus over Inter Milan.
You saying Juventus is about to dick them down, eh?
There is no way that they should lose that.
No way, eh?
Is everybody playing?
What?
Is everybody playing?
Probably a good thing. That's probably something I should actually look at. Okay, actually, better question. Inter Milan is fuck. They're actually at the top of the table right now. With 4 wins and a draw in their last game or last 5, 4 straight wins and then a draw. Juventus
bad.
is win, loss, win, draw, win.
But who have they played
Um,
against? That's the question.
That's what I'm trying to see.
I mean, you could always go with the sure bet and take Benevento over Crotone.
So, okay, so the last time that Inter Milan lost seemed like it was a while ago. Fuck. They played. Fuck.
Fuck. It's gonna be a hard
No,
one for Juventus.
Yeah,
Huh?
so I mean they had wait, what the fuck? Okay, no. So they're they won 4 straight and had a draw 5 games ago. So they actually beat Roma 3-1, beat Sampdoria 5-1, beat Crotone 2-0, beat Verona. So 3 of those teams, and then Spezia, they tied, who I have no idea who the hell that is. But they haven't. The last time they played Juventus was Juventus tied. It was 0-0 in the Italian Cup semifinal, leg 2 of 2. And then Juventus beat them 2-1 the week before. But Inter Milan did beat Juventus in just a normal league game 2-0.
It looks like Inter Milan's got the head up on Juventus.
I know.
Just slightly, though.
But I mean the teams that Inter was playing was like 10th on the table, 19th on the table, 17th on the table, 9th on the table. So they're playing teams that are from that are
So, like mid-range teams.
mid-range to shit.
Mid-range to shit. Okay.
Because there's only 20 teams on the
Okay,
table.
so Juventus is playing who then?
That's what I'm about to look at.
'Cause
They've
they've
played-
won, lost, one draw, and lost or won?
I mean, I'll say that the teams that they've been playing aren't drastically better. I mean, Champions League, Juventus did play Porto in one, but I mean, they've been losing to like they lost to Atalanta and they tied Florentina. But that's been the only thing that's happened. They tied Torino. They did lose to Benevento.
They tied
Or
Florentina?
Benevento. Yeah.
Isn't Florentina supposed to suck?
No, I mean they're 13th, so they're mid in the table. The only team that they like Inter Milan had the same thing. Like they tied the number 2 team on the table. So I don't know. I might actually not go with that anymore. There's been a lot of issues with that team lately, man. But
This is what we do here. We look over our options. At least one of us does.
I looked over my options. Thank you. I made sure I knew what I was doing.
I mean, both of them are underdogs though. Like one's plus 120 and one's plus 210. So it wasn't like there was a heavy
So are
favorite.
you going with Inter then? Or are you just
I
gonna
went
not?
with Juventus, but
Okay. Stuck with the gut. They'll pull it out. I got faith.
well, I had picked Juventus. Are we doing more than one leg or more than 3, or are we just sticking with 3?
Oh, we can do a couple more. I sent you $2 on Cash App. by the way.
Well, do you guys want to
Then-
just keep that a solid side bet and then maybe have some fun with the next 3? Like,
I mean,
keep
or
that
we could just,
parlay?
or everybody could just get. Oh, are you gonna try to look like for like the most underdog of underdogs?
Yeah, like we'll set this, put this bet in, and then we'll do another parlay.
Or Sam, we could just go with do the Chandler and fucking Dariush win at the bonus or the boost.
God, that Oak City at minus 4,000.
So, what's the payout for just this 3-leg one we got going right here?
Just the 3-leg is $23.
That's not bad. I think we should set that in. And then do another 3-leg parlay and have fun with those 3 bets. See what outlandish underdogs we could find.
Good lord.
Then I'm going MMA then. If we're going outlandish underdogs. Or we could go back to the NBA games and choose the fucking the Jazz to lose.
I mean, we could do like just straight up fuck it and just do Orlando Magic winning, the Thunder winning, and then the Raptors beating the Mavs.
So the 3 biggest differential odds that are on.
Yeah,
Fuck
just
it,
straight,
let's-
just
We
straight
talked
money.
the Jazz Thunder game already started, so did the Magic.
I
Just-
mean, that's so the odds for. I actually added that to the 6-leg on accident. I haven't set it out, but that's the odds are plus. It's 1 million.
it's plus. Yeah, it's 1 million. It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, it was like yeah. I mean, it was up there. Yeah, like right now, if you put in $6 on that bet, it's $67,000. It's changing rapidly.
All right, well let's set that original 3-leg in and then set this other one in and cross our fucking fingers.
So, if I take all the other stuff out, it's putting in $3 to win $3,600.
2 separate bets. So the 3 basketball games with the biggest differentials together would be $3,600.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because the odds lessen the lower amount of games we have. Well, I'm down for either one. We could do it as a 6-leg or 3 legs. Stutter was kind of bad.
I'd rather do because I mean it's still $3,000 if we hit the one that's like the crazy one, and then if not, we still have a chance
Alright.
to win the other one that's $23.
Yeah, I mean, right now, $3 put in on it is 45.20 now. 'cause
It's
it
going
literally-
up.
No, well, it jumps down and raises, jumps down and raises. I mean, it changed the total $10,000 when I had everything in there.
Right.
So it just all depends. Do we want to lock that in?
Yeah.
Odds have increased. All right, 43.85 for $3. Except changes because the odds changed again.
Wait, was that on the basketball games?
Yeah, it's gone up to 47.54. Did we go ahead and send it?
Fuck
Send
it.
it.
So I guess once the game starts, the fucking payout drops if you don't have your bet in time.
No, I mean it can raise and drop.
Gotcha. So right now the Utah Jazz is looking at a minus 4,500. Oklahoma's at a plus 1,240.
So yeah, so
Oh,
we're
minus 8,000 plus 1,400.
Hopefully, these teams come back.
what did we have? We had so I had
It's down 6-0 right now. They haven't even scored a point.
You talking about original bets?
yeah, I know we had 2 soccer and 1 basketball. It was the he had the Boston game
Yes, Danny had
With
Boston,
with Boston, right?
Yep.
and then you had Juventus over Inter Milan.
Oh yeah, no, I know what I had.
Then I had
Oh, you weren't gonna do that though.
Southampton over Fulham.
Yeah. I might change it. I might look for another game like in the German league. So you had Fulham. You took Southampton.
Yeah,
over Fulham.
Southampton over Fulham.
All right, you took Southampton over Fulham, and then let's see.
Bayern Munich is playing Freiburg. Freiburg.
Yeah. Yep.
Freiburg.
Schalke
Schalke.
Schalke
Schalke.
04.
Playing
Shackelford.
Frankfurt. There's 2
Wow.
separate teams.
Hertha Berlin. FC Köln.
Coln.
Köln.
Koln. Coln.
Saying.
And I'll probably take the Leverkusen versus Union Berlin.
Leverkusen, eh?
Leverkusen.
It's either that or I take the Borussia Dortmund versus
Mainz.
yeah, I'm actually taking Dortmund over that one.
Mainz.
So that's 3. Let's get one more bet in there because that's $3 for $13.
Okay.
Go Ferguson over Benelli Darush.
That you feel good about that?
Yeah. Sam probably doesn't, but I do.
Oh wait, hold up. Hold up her. Did I see racing?
Yeah, racing's on here, dog. You've got NASCAR and you got Formula One.
There was something else that
Oh,
popped up.
Formula One's next weekend, so we'll have to wait on that.
Something popped up for horsey racing.
Horse racing? Where the fuck?
I think it takes you to another site that's in
Ah.
because I don't think we weren't able to bet on. I can't believe that actually. You guys heard what happened with that crap?
What?
Oh, how the one horse?
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
one horse was doped apparently. Well, so
Anti-inflammatory.
yeah, a banned anti-inflammatory that apparently was in like a cream or whatever for rash or something. I forget what it was. But they let me see. Hold up.
So did anybody who bet on that horse have to pay back?
No, they left the odds the same, and the people that bet it right won it. at the time. So whoever bet on that horse to win got what they got, and no one had to. That was what I was surprised about. Let me see. There was a fight. Fight.
Sam, if you got a better bet, go ahead and throw one out there if you found
Talking
one.
about Ferguson over Darsh.
Yeah, Darush.
Darush.
But Sam, if you have a better bet, let's do that.
I'm not saying I have a better bet.
Or not a better bet, but if you have one you want to do, then let's do what you.
Do you have one that you feel more confident about?
That I don't know.
I mean, do you feel better about Shevchenko?
That is not Valentina Shevchenko. That's fighting. That is her sister.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't even pay attention. I just like I was scrolling through just like the full card.
Yeah. No, it's her sister, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather fight, like, if I was gonna put money on a fight, other than that one, it'd be other than the Ferguson Dariush one, it'd be the Barbosa Burgos one. But I would
It's
go
up to you. It's up to you guys.
You call it, Danny. I can't find one. Hold on. Let's check out the hockey games.
Yeah, look at hockey.
You know what? Let's take the Caps over the Bruins tomorrow.
Fuck.
Nah. I was listening to Elliot in the morning, and they were talking to one of the players on the team, and apparently the Bruins let go of a player, and we automatically picked him up. And he plays his first game tomorrow against the Bruins.
Chara.
I don't know, but
It's
apparently,
probably Chara. He's the only
but
player that went
apparently
from
the whole
Bruins
team
to
is
the-
looking to put the Bruins in their place since they picked him up.
Oh yeah, it's Chara then.
So I'm
That's
going to
who
go
we're
with the
talking about.
Capitals over the Bruins.
Because that was the one big signing the Caps had was fucking Chara.
If I don't know how you guys are feeling about that though.
Doesn't matter how we feel about it. It's already been done.
Oh. Well, fuck. All right then. What's that bring it to?
42.
Not bad.
Nah, it's not as bad as how close the Orlando Sixers game is right now. It's 11-14.
Ooh. And we still need fucking. Oh, Oklahoma is starting to put up some fucking points now, boys. 18 to 12.
Oh yeah, now it's turned into a basketball game. But that's the whole
Yeah.
thing. Is like
We picked. Who did we pick? Pistons over the Nuggets?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pistons are up right now, boys. 19
No,
to
we
14.
we didn't pick the Pistons or the Nuggets.
Oh, we did.
No, they don't have one of the odds like that.
Oh no, it was.
Those are too little for that
It
part.
was Orlando.
It had to be a four digit odds only.
Wait, so which 3 basketball games did we put our second parlay
So
on?
we picked Toronto.
Orlando? Yeah.
We picked Toronto, Orlando. So the Orlando game is 14-14 right now.
Okay, so Toronto's not
And-
playing yet.
And Oklahoma City is 18-12.
Okay, so Toronto plays tonight at 9:15. Gotcha. That game's not
Yeah.
going on right now. So we're only worried about the Magic and the Thunder currently.
Yes.
It's tied
No.
up for Magic.
Wait. Yeah.
Thunder's only down by 6.
But
Hey,
I'm just kind of confused though, because like,
it could come back in our favor, boys.
I'm just kind of confused because you have. So who's playing? Okay, so Oklahoma City, right?
Yeah.
So Utah Jazz is the #1 team with a bye in the playoffs. So I don't even know why they would even try over the next 2 games because
Why
If
risk
they-
injury?
yeah. I mean they're the #1 seed. They have the best record in basketball.
Maybe they're
right
just
now.
going to let their starters start the first half, the first 2 quarters, and then
Yeah, because they have a game. So they actually
This was all
have the
part of
same.
Rudy Gobert's plan back when he was coughing on all the reporters before COVID started.
And then, and then the Mavericks. Okay, so the Mavericks made the playoffs. The Raptors did not. Yeah, so the Mavericks are also, they're not going to drop out of the seed number they are, I don't think. They actually have a game in hand on the Trailblazers. Even if they were to lose, but if they were to win, they're not going to move up a seed.
Right.
Um
Hey. We're only down by 2 in one game and 5 in the other, boys.
Yeah, so the Raptors aren't in the playoffs. The Mavericks are, so I would think that they really wouldn't give a shit. The Utah Jazz probably shouldn't really care. And then the Magic, though.
That's the game.
No, well, Orlando's not in the playoffs either. And the Sixers are. They're the number 1 seed in the playoffs as well. On the other side of the conference.
Sixers are? Or you
Yeah,
sure
the 70 no, the Nets are number 2 seed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 47 and 23, and then you got 46 and 24. So they could swap. So I mean, unless you're really trying to play for that number 1 seed, that's really the only. Man, this playoff bracket is silly. You're gonna have 7 and 8 play each other. The winner gets the 7 seed. The loser has to play the winner of the Pacers and the Wizards.
Yeah, because the play-in tournament.
But the problem is that the record for the Hornets, the Wizards, and the Pacers are still in like a scenario where one of them could still end up playing Boston for the 7th seed.
So as
All
of
their
right now,
records are
this is
so
the
close.
this is the standings for the NBA playoffs.
The Wizards aren't even on it.
Playing, I think. No,
Dude, that's not even the right year, bro.
It's not.
No. Is it? That's 2020 finals. Where would we be 2021? Dumbass. No, I'm looking at it right now because they had it. Everything it keeps saying play-in tournament. You could have scrolled down that page and it would have came up right after because that's the same page I was looking at. Yeah, if you scroll down, it's right there. So yeah, like you'll see that Utah and Sixers are both number 1 seeds, but if they lose, they could potentially drop to number 2 seeds. So it just depends on if they're trying to solidify that number 1 seed or what. But I mean, the only funny part is that the play-in stuff is one and dones.
Yeah.
But
All right, so the payout for the first one was like $46, and the second one was 1,600
4,500.
or 4,500.
Yeah, 45 or 4,600, something like that.
Not bad.
We'll see.
I think this is one of the better chances we've had on the parlays.
I mean, the only reason why I say yes is because we're looking at basketball 2 games before the end of the season.
True.
Where like
Magic tied it up.
These teams that are super, like they're out of the playoff race, they're not a chance in hell type
Did Memphis
teams.
get knocked out?
What?
The Grizzlies?
Yeah. They're not even on the play-in tournament.
Yeah, they are. They're number 9. They're 37 and 3. Unless MEM doesn't stand for Memphis, it stands for
Are they in the
somewhere else. Yeah, they're in the Western Conference.
Wow. That's weird that Memphis, Tennessee is the West.
Well, what's even weirder is that the San Antonio Spurs are the 10 seed. I'm not
That's
used to that.
fucking nutty.
I'm not used to that.
Popovich even coaches? when he
Mhm.
can. That
Probably.
old
Maybe.
fuck.
Maybe he's doing like a Hugo Freeze coaching from the ER. I can That was so baffling to me. That fucking dude when he started coaching at Liberty University. Huh? Hugo Freeze. You know who that is? That's the coach that got tied up in like the Laramie Tunsil fucking paid player. You saw that whole thing on YouTube, right? That series that goes about that went about like the Ole Miss and Mississippi State like recruiting process. Like a 4-hour fucking thing. I would watch like part of it when I was getting tattooed, like on my way down to get tattooed.
Never watched it.
Oh yeah, they have like all these people that are talking about like the how booster clubs and shit like that would pay players like 10 G's in cash,
Jeez.
like to sign a letter of intent.
Get it.
Yeah, depending on the recruit. Oh yeah, Sam, I'm surprised that you didn't bring up the good news to the old podcast.
Oh, me being back to work?
Yeah, old
Yeah.
Samuel is employed again.
Oh yeah. Making that money.
Learn it.
All right, boys. Well,
Got any other topics?
I think we're gonna call it a night on this one.
Calling it on the old Athos podcast parlay. APP.
APP.
Hashtag APP.
Calling it a night.
Fair enough.
We'll see you guys next week. I don't think
Week after next.
depends. Depends on how we feel.
We don't know.
So 20-20.
Fucking
I'll
get
get
it,
it.
boy.
The old Jazz and the Thunder's only 6 points out as well.
Good shit. All right, well, everybody, you guys have a good night. We'll see you guys next week or the week after that.
But Bob
Oh, no.
Baffert's horse cleared to run in the Preakness.
Boom. Gone forever.
Boom, Aaron Hernandez.